Hello future developers. Today I am going to tell you the complete step-by-step process of learning web development. One of the must-learn skills to increase your chances of getting jobs and internships. Whenever you shop on Amazon or chill on Netflix or browse through Facebook, literally all the experiences that you go through, from the meticulous design of Netflix to the satiating user experience of Facebook, are created by a web developer. As long as there are companies, they are going to need a website to showcase their services or products. I am assuming that by now you have understood the benefits of learning web development. So let's dive into the complete process of learning it. In this video, we have explained the process of learning both front-end and back-end development. However, you can just watch the portion that you are interested in. Front-end web development. What is front-end web development? A front-end web developer is responsible for creating the UI and the UX of the website. While the design for the website is ready, it is the responsibility of the front-end web developer to convert that design into a website using code. Each and every aspect of the design, including the font, the distance between the elements, the height and the width of elements, the redirections are taken care of by a front-end web developer. How to learn front-end web development? Step 1. HTML. Step 2. CSS. Step 3. JavaScript. Step 4. Bootstrap. Step 5. React.js or AngularJS. HTML. HTML is not a programming language but a markup language for making web pages. It means that HTML has a set of rules to write code that is easily human readable. HTML is the most basic building block of a website. Regardless of the frameworks or libraries that you use, everything will be integrated with HTML for the creation of web pages. Some of the HTML elements include headings, paragraphs, sections, images, and tables. CSS. CSS is also not a programming language but a style sheet language for styling of web pages. CSS is also human readable. CSS is used for styling a web page based on any language and framework. Without CSS, you will have a bland collection of HTML elements with no colors and font styles. Some of the CSS elements include positioning, color, background image, grid, display, box model, and other custom properties. With HTML and CSS, you will be able to make good-looking static web pages. Websites for college clubs and personal resume which do not involve interactive elements can be built using mere HTML and CSS. But if you want to make an interactive web page with actions happening on events like clicking and hovering, you have to resort to JavaScript. JavaScript is a programming language for the web which can be used both in the front end and back end. In the front end, all the interactive elements on the website are built using JavaScript. Elements like image carousel, drag and drop elements, expansion of element on hovering are created using JavaScript. jQuery, a library of JavaScript, simplifies JavaScript programming with easier to write codes connecting events with the actions. Now, the front end of many websites is in fact built on just HTML, CSS and JavaScript. You can build the front end of literally any website with just these three languages and nothing else, but the efficiency of the code and speed of the website is another matter where the frameworks of JavaScript come in. Moreover, the companies today are moving to Angular and React. Bootstrap. Bootstrap is nothing but a CSS framework to make your websites responsive, compatible with all the devices. Most of the developers today use a mobile-first approach where Bootstrap can be used to make the websites look good in all the devices. AngularJS versus React.js. When developers have learned JavaScript, the three paths they are likely to take are React.js, Vue.js, and AngularJS. Now, all three are good and can be used for developing very functional, efficient, and interactive web pages, but Vue is preferred for small teams and small projects, so React and Angular take care as the technologies of the future. But people are always confused about which path to take, so I will be telling you the difference between React.js and AngularJS. First core difference is that React.js is just a JS library and needs to be coded with other JS libraries for web development, while AngularJS is a complete framework and does not need external libraries to work. Second difference is based on the DOM manipulation. While React updates the virtual DOM and unlike Angular does not change the real DOM on changes on the web page, it is faster and more efficient than React. Third difference is based on the ease of learning and coding, where React has a simpler syntax and is easier to code than Angular. Fourth difference is important for you if you interact with the developer community a lot and look up to it for support. Since React is comparatively newer than Angular, it does not have a community support as developed as that of Angular. The figure shows international interest in Angular and React. That being said, Angular and React each have their differences and use cases. Thus, it's difficult to state which is better for beginners objectively. If you are starting out, we recommend you learn the nuances of both and adapt according to the ecosystem that's being used by the project managers, developers in your company. Back-end development. Back-end development is everything you as a user do not view on the web page. A login button is useless if it does not check your credentials and logs you into the website. Moreover, websites need to connect with databases to store huge amounts of user and product data. Amazon can't manually keep updating the website when a new product comes up or the details of a product changes. This data has to be fetched and updated in the database. Back-end developers are as crucial as front-end developers for running the website. How to learn back-end development? Unlike front-end web development, back-end languages do not follow a hierarchy for learning. You can learn different back-end languages and base all your back-end on one or multiple languages. Some of the most used back-end development languages are PHP, Python, Node.js. PHP. Majority of websites use PHP as the backend. PHP is a scripting language that places or pulls the information from a database, reads and writes files, and creates complex functions. PHP will top any list of popular programming languages because of its ease of learning and flexibility. It is maintained by a very active open source community and can seamlessly work cross-platform across Unix, Mac, and Windows. Python. Python has emerged as one of the most popular and important languages for developers. The syntax of Python is the easiest to read by humans. Python's growing popularity has made it an essential programming language to learn these days. It is an apt programming language to learn even for non-programmers because of its easy syntax. A web framework, Django, based on Python is highly used for both front-end and back-end development. Node.js. Node.js is just a JavaScript-based environment that is used to develop server-side and networking applications. You need to be well versed with JavaScript to code in Node.js. The advantage of Node.js is that it is asynchronous, which means that it does not wait for a request to complete before performing the next request. In PHP, when a request is sent to a read file, PHP waits while the file is opened and read. The data is returned to the client and then it is ready to handle the next request. While in Node.js, as soon as the request is sent, the next task can be performed while the file is read and the data is returned to the client simultaneously. Databases. Talking about back-end development is useless without databases. The websites of the companies store the data of the users that sign up or the products that are visible on the website in the database, which is connected with the front end using a back-end language already discussed. There are two types of databases: relational, example SQL. Relational databases are used when a lesser amount of organized data needs to be stored. The data is stored in a table format like MS Excel, which makes analyzing and manipulating the data easier and faster. SQL fails to perform a request if the data is unorganized. For example, if the SQL table has a name column and you do not add the value of name column in a row, an error will occur. Non-relational. Example, MongoDB. MongoDB is used when a large amount of raw, unorganized data needs to be stored. For millions of products and user data, the data cannot always be organized beautifully, in which case MongoDB efficiently handles the data. The data in MongoDB is stored in a JSON key value pair type document. If you just want to learn basic web development and build basic websites, we would recommend learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript and PHP. To build more efficient and complex websites, we would recommend learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, one of React and Angular, and Node.js. If you like the services provided by us and would like to know more about online education, don't forget to subscribe to us. Stuck between courses? Take our advice.